I pitched to Goldie quite a bit. Me and Yasser and Leighton and John and Neil pitched to Yasser quite a bit. I pitched to Goldie quite a bit, but I don't. I've heard such horror stories about other actors in the past that are executive producers on shows, and they come down to the room and they have never been in a writer's room before, and so they're just like looking at the board, they don't know what it means, and they're like, how come he has more scenes than I do? And like the writers freak out, or they come in with like a random idea like, you know what I was thinking? Wouldn't it be funny if I was in a wetsuit? Figure it out. You know, and like I don't want to be that, and all the writers they hired are so tremendous. I mean, Karen Kilgariff, I don't know if you listen to her podcast, she's a genius. And she's on the show, and Dominic Dierkes, and Sean Clements, and just amazing talent. So it's very hard to impose your, like, I didn't want to impose my will at all.
It's kind of sort of one of the greatest challenges that actors always face, not just in terms of going to the writer's room, but also being on set. How much do you apply your critique or your thoughts about what is going on, considering you, like everybody else, have one job there?
Yes, and I definitely in the past have had boundary issues on that level.
Really?
Yes, of course. I feel like any set I walk onto, in a lot of ways, like it's like step aside, the champ is here. So I have to curb that a lot of the times, and so it's a good lesson to.
Is that something though? Like, I mean, outside of the joke of step aside, the champ is here. Is that something that you did have to learn at one point?
Oh yeah,
sort
for
of
sure.
Temper critiques or like
not critiques, just like temper a certain nature that I have of like step up to the plate or get the fuck out of the way. 'Cause, like, I'm a train coming through. I got places to be and fucking things to do. So yeah, I mean, like, and I got bits to play, like, and I got a vibe to create, and if you don't like it, then like you're gonna have to, because everybody loves me, and that was like kind of like thing I laid down, and I needed, and I think you have to learn how to kind of keep that vibe and that intention if that's what works for you, which does for me, and at the same time make it open and feel like you're not just some kind of behemoth gorilla in the room that's like firing off one-liners.